Good morning. It is Monday morning, and I just got done reading my Bible and my Jesus Calling. I finished this journal right here last night. It says, "Be still and know that I am God," and I'm very happy to be done with this journal. If I'm going to be honest with you, this was not an easy journal to write with. But I've seen God's faithfulness more than I ever have, but it was still very difficult. And so I am on to this new journal that I bought a couple weeks ago, and I've never seen this verse on it. It's from Esther 4, and it says, "Perhaps this is the moment for which you have been created." And I've never seen that, and I'm weird. I actually do pick out my journal's verses based on what I feel like is kind of going on with that theme. So this is just a journal that I got from Ross that was only $2.99. So I wrote in that today. And this is just kind of my layout because my Jesus Calling is morning and evening. So what I do is I leave this side for protection. So if anyone opens it, they think it's a blank journal. They don't decide that they're going to read it. So the first, I just write the morning, and then tonight I will write my thoughts from the evening. Then this right here, I decided to start a thankful section because I think it's very important that we thank God. That was one of the verses today. I think it's like First Thessalonians, thank God in all circumstances. So I am going to I'm going to start writing down a portion of each day. That a portion of it is going to be just thankfulness from that day. So that is what I'm doing. I just had my coffee out of my peanuts mug, and it's just black coffee, and then I drink water, just a little rehydration action going on here. So I've already made my bed, which is good, and then I'm going to go get ready now. So I thought I would show you my outfit. So I'm pretty sure I wore this outfit when I was 5. But this is a jumper from Target. It's universal thread. This is a Long John shirt that I got from TJ Maxx. That was super cheap. And then these shoes are from Target as well. And it's a jumper and Velcro tennis shoes, and I definitely wore this when I was 5. So this right here, I thought I'd just show you, show you what I did for my makeup today. I used this dry shampoo, the Dove Care Between Washes. So that's what I used in my hair today. I used Bye Bye foundation. For my blush, I'm using Bare Minerals, and it is in the shade, Pure Charm. I used this brush right here. I don't know what it is. It is just a makeup brush. And then for my eyebrows, I used eyebrows and eyeshadow. I used this e.l.f. palette, and it is Mad for Matte. I've had this so long. And I used this end of my spoolie brush for my eyebrows, and then this end for putting on it and then brushing it out. And then for mascara, I'm using this one, double extended mascara. This is the primer side, and then this side is the black side, and so I'm using this. And then I use just a tiny bit of this Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion, and this one is the one in Eden. And I did not curl my eyelashes, so that is what we're doing. I've got my watch here that I'm about to put on, and then my jewelry. And that is all the products that I use. Ooh, hello, we are just way out of focus. That is all the products that I used today. So I'm going to go to work, and that is what we are doing today. Okay, so I'm down here because this is the angle, but I am going to make my dinner for tonight. I'm gonna go work out with my cousin. So I was gonna show you what I do to my salad. It's nothing too fancy. I'm just gonna take some green leaf lettuce. Green leaf lettuce is my favorite lettuce because it seems easy for me to digest, even though I like all greens, like kale, love it, dino kale. The only ones I don't like is spinach. And I wish you could like see my face too while I'm like speaking, but that's just not what it is right now. But I can't digest spinach very well, and I can't digest broccoli, like raw broccoli, very well. It's very interesting. I don't really understand it, but I can digest kale better than I can spinach. I don't know how we got on that tangent, but I am going to eat this whole head of green leaf lettuce. Get my greens in here. I cut it into strips this way, and then I'll cut it into, I know this is a lot of lettuce, but kind of like the way I eat, I have to eat a lot. Make sure I'm getting enough of all my greens. The cool thing is that when I first started this, you know, this has been trial and error, this kind of eating. And so at first I was noticing I was bruising a lot. And I have actually noticed that, is this weird that you can't actually like see my face while I'm talking? I don't know. But I tried to set it up aesthetically pleasing to the eyeball. So, oh, hint, pay attention to my hand motions. When cooking, get yourself a trash bag. It makes all the difference of how fast the process comes. Because I find myself always like running to the trash can, getting stuff. So, all right. So anyways, I was bruising a lot, and I noticed that recently, and actually one of my coworkers actually noticed this too, that, you know, I've kind of figured out this thing a little bit better. I'm not saying I know it perfect, and I'm not even saying that I'm doing this well forever, you know. This is very much like I'm praying about it and trying to figure out like how God wants me to do this. But for right now, it's working, and you know, it may not, but you know, that's a different time in my life. So anyways, so I'm noticing that I'm not bruising as much, so that is a great thing. I'm gonna do a little bit more videos. I got requested to kind of talk about health a little bit, and kind of like the journey and like the battles that especially women, I know guys go through it too, but women just go through. All right, so I wasn't paying attention, but I used cherry tomatoes and an orange pepper, and now I'm gonna just do some raw cauliflower. But I'm gonna do some videos about just trying to encourage, because I know that I lived that hard life of everyday battling of, you know, eating and stuff like that. And it's very difficult, and it's terrible when you have a bad relationship with food. I completely 100% understand that. And honestly, I did not think that I would ever be free from like kind of this anorexic deprivation way of eating. And the Lord has just completely healed me of that, completely. And part of it is a lot of the way that I am eating now. It's what I realized is that the Lord gives food for us to eat. He's made it for us. And, oh, and these are just some sweet snap peas. These give protein. So, so anything that I notice that comes from the ground, and again, I do not consider myself a vegan. I support people who feel like they need to eat meat. That is not my to judge, and I'm not doing it because for any other reason than I needed a way to not feel sick all the time. So what I've noticed is that eating this way really helps me feel better. And so if I were to give any advice, I would start looking at my food and start saying, okay, what comes from the ground and what doesn't? Like what am I eating that is, because I never feel like I'm eating bad when I eat this way. And I'm, of course, you know, I make some brownies that I can eat, and I will splurge and you know, make banana bread, and sometimes I feel yucky even eating that stuff, but I don't get mad at myself because day to day I'm eating stuff like this, and it's good. Okay, so that's kind of my talk for right now. So right now, this is my cashew dressing that I make. So tonight, I make this differently. Sometimes I'll put cilantro in it. Sometimes I won't put any greens in it. Make it more like a buttermilk. But tonight I was like really craving dill. So I put dill in it, 1 juice of a lime. Cashews, probably like 1 cup of cashews, and probably like 3/4 cup of water, salt, pepper. And what else? So I'm just going to put some of this on my salad here. The good thing is that with green leaf lettuce, it really spreads well. So we're going to eat that, and then I'm going to go work out. I literally could eat that while I am eating it with a spoon. Okay, so I am about to eat this colorful, delicious salad, and give this video a thumbs up if you liked my colorful flowers. That I'm trying to make my videos aesthetically pleasing. Please be patient with me. I am having a really difficult time because I sold my computer because I felt like the Lord was telling me to sell my computer to this coworker. So I don't have an actual computer to edit my videos on, so I've been trying to do it on my phone, and my phone just ran out of storage, so I'm a little frustrated, but that is okay. So I am going to go eat regardless. I'm gonna go eat this delicious food, and then I'm gonna go work out. So I will see you in a little bit. I'm talking to my friends.